Alright, I think that's enough waiting. Hello, everybody! Welcome to another Metroid Prime stream. I've been wanting to revisit this game for a while. Gosh, has it been 2 weeks since I last played it? Must have been, right? But yeah, honestly, I look forward to these streams the most. I'm starting to think. These are like my relaxation streams. Turn down the Metroid Prime 2 music. But yeah, welcome. A lot of stuff has happened in the last week or two. Some stuff I can't quite announce yet, but other stuff I totally can. I guess the big thing is I've got myself a new nickname, Usadru. Oh hey, Ashley, welcome to the stream. Second piece of news is tomorrow, me, Titus, and Wild Burke are doing a kind of a collab stream, more of just a discussion. Kind of like a podcast, but I don't want to call it a podcast. And the three of us are just going to talk about Metroid, which is very fitting that I'm playing this game tonight. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Then there is more news. Sadly, news that I can't actually talk about. Yeah, I changed the username for branding purposes, and that has to do with the artist who made my model, Mimi. And check her out. Twitch. I think her Twitch channel is just official Mimi art or official Mimi. I forget the exact username, but there's a project that we're all working on, a bunch of us. And hopefully we can announce it at some point, but in the meantime, we have to kind of keep it under wraps. But yeah, hopefully it'll happen. But yeah, I just want to play some Metroid. I've beaten Dread. I want to get back to my good old Metroid Prime. And again, running this through an emulator. Very clunky emulator, I realized. Not quite glitchy. Prime 1 definitely had some glitches, especially near the end, and I'm wondering whether or not that was part of the emulator's fault or the game. Also, let me know my audio levels, because I have no idea. But yeah, Mimi debuted yesterday. So that was great. A bunch of us in her stream. Oh, that's right, I can't blast these guys. But yeah, I guess everybody's joining the streaming game. I mean, I just do this as a hobby. I'm not going into this like thinking it's a practical thing to do. I have no recollection of where we left off. We entered a new area. That was pretty much it. Oh, okay, I got a double jump. That's pretty cool. I like this area though. Rain. Very atmospheric. But yeah, let me know how the audio is. I don't know if the game is too loud, if I'm too quiet. Oh, this feels so good. I don't want to get into talking about Metroid Dread because I'm literally going to be talking about it all day tomorrow. Or all night. All tomorrow night. But it's kind of going to be like a roundtable discussion. I've yet to announce that on my Twitter. Definitely new area. Oh, you're the only person here, Ashley? Oh. Titus did say he'd stop by, so I'll wait for him to pop in. What? I can't hit these guys? Uh-oh. This seems like a problem. Alright. Oh, okay, so these are like... Oh, these are like the same enemy from Prime 1. I liked Dread. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. It had problems. I specifically did not like the controls. I don't know why they're still using like such a dated control scheme. I gotta get behind these guys. Such a bizarre game, like with the control scheme. It's so the developer that made it were, oh, I forget their name. It's Mercury something, Mercury Steam, something along that line. And they made the 3DS Metroid game, the Samus Returns remake. And I didn't know that going in, but I figured it out very quickly because the controls are the exact same. The 3DS, you only had the one circle pad. So they had to like, the controls felt very clunky, like they were limited to only one analog stick, even though they weren't. It was the Nintendo Switch. So I wonder like what the hell they were thinking. Which literally has 2 analog sticks. You don't need to limit yourself to just one. But they decided to, and Metroid Dread is such a hard game because of it. No idea what to do. There's a doorway over here that doesn't look like I got to. Doorway over there. Yeah, I'm more looking forward to Prime 4. I know those two, Titus and Burke, are big 2D fans, and I'm kind of the odd one out. I prefer my Metroid 3D, which seems to be a very unpopular opinion as of now, as of late. I don't mind. I like the underwater effect though. Pretty cool. It's like all green and murky. I will say, like with Metroid Dread, I appreciate how hard it was. Like we can have a video game that kind of complicated and difficult. Like Nintendo's just willing to release that. But I don't think it was quite the game for me. Honestly, the exploration in that game was kind of the weak part. 'Cause I guess I'm not too big of a fan of 2D games. And even then, Dread's environments were not that amazing to explore. I was playing a little bit of Metroid Fusion for the Game Boy Advance, and that game is a lot more colorful than Dread. There's a much more atmosphere. But I appreciate what Dread is. I guess we'll talk about it more. I just gotta... What the hell is that? Oh, that's literally the same. Okay, that was the exact same enemy type. Metroid Prime 1. Oh, my mouse cable keeps getting caught. Alright. Yellow door there. Rumble, a power bomb. Do we even have a power bomb? I do. Okay. So there is an area up there. Yeah, I wish they'd show more Prime 4. I say by more, I mean anything at all. We haven't seen a single bit of info about that game. Aside from the fact that they're allegedly still working. But I guess I'm not too worried. I mean, Nintendo, they made Dread. Like, they seem to have a pretty good streak going. Not too worried about Metroid Prime 4's potential quality. Suspicion that it's just fine. I legitimately think Nintendo won't put out a really bad game. They might. Well, I mean, I wouldn't put it past them, but they haven't done it for a while. They just want money too bad. Yep. Alright. I think there's nothing here for me. I still love that armor, though. That was another complaint I had about Dread, is I didn't like the armor design. I thought it was pretty lame. What the hell? Guys are like, they're phasing. Look at that. He's like phasing in and out of existence. A dark pirate. Okay. Oh, so these guys got corrupted by the phase-on. It's a very frustrating fight. I don't like how they just disappear. This is a very annoying boss battle. Are they gone? They like disappeared. I think they're gone. But yeah, with my YouTube channel for this Twitch channel, it's like a side thing where I used to just, what the hell is that thing? What is that thing? I'm starting to actually like edit videos and stuff. At least get back into that. There's a bunch of streams that I'm editing down to like not summarized chunks. Like the Phasmo stream that we had, gosh, a couple weeks ago. I'm like close to getting that edited. I'm looking forward to that. For the longest time, that channel has just been dead. I want to get back into that. I want to get back into video editing. I haven't done that in a long time. Like my old YouTube channel. Work and everything. It's very hard to find time, but I try not to make any excuses. I forgot how much I missed this game. This is really relaxing to play. I've always said, I think, like, for whatever reason, the GameCube had some of the best Nintendo games, for sure. And more specifically, they had, like, best, games you could just play like for a long time, like games that required like a long investment. Like you can't just jump into Prime, play it, and be done. Like you need to put some hours into it. Good value. It's like a good value. For whatever reason, a lot of GameCube, Nintendo games were. Honestly, I'm tempted to go back and play more Metroid games. I mentioned before I was emulating Metroid Fusion, which is a surprisingly good little game. Came out around the exact same time as this. 2D, sprite-based, pixelated, for the Game Boy Advance. And so Dread is technically a sequel to that game. It's so bizarre, like Metroid Fusion, this tiny like little 2D pixel game, was like the last 2D Metroid game. It's something crazy, like 20 years? I guess if it came out the same year as Metroid Prime 1, it would be 20 years. Hey, I remember this. Circle strafing around baddies. The one complaint I do hear about Fusion is that it's very linear. I think I'm going to turn the volume down. It looks pretty loud on my mixer. Yeah, it's a very linear game, which is weird. 'Cause I know I forget the guy's name, the main developer of Metroid. Saku something? Sakamoto? Sakurai? No, it's not Sakurai. That's the Smash Bros. Guy. Something similar. I totally forget. But he's like, he's always treated as like the creator of Metroid, and I think he legitimately is. But I don't think he quite understands what makes Metroid good. He seems to always want Metroid to be a like linear cinematic sort of action game, like with a lot of dialogue, lots of story, and lots of like action set pieces. I don't think he understands that people don't like that in their Metroid game. That was literally what Other M was. Everybody hated that game, except for a few weirdos. You know, we're not going to talk about them. So like even Fusion, like it's a fun game. It has its great, you know, good amount of backtracking, upgrading and stuff, but it's very linear. Very linear. It's bizarre. Like even that far back, I think like that far back he was already starting to misunderstand what Metroid meant. Very interesting. I don't think you quite, not any other game series that have that. Super missile. Okay, so that means all green doors are unlocked. Oh, I forgot how much I missed this whole gameplay. But yeah, I've just been so busy with stuff. I've got like 5 different videos that I'm editing right now. And a few I actually need to record. Dead moth people. Oh, okay, so this is one of the... I have to activate this somehow? Oh boy. Yeah, this is the start of the cutscenes. God, I don't think Metroid Prime 1 had any of these. It's all, like, told first person. There's, like, no dialogue whatsoever. But the basic plot is these moth people had a planet, they had like a perfect society, and a phazon meteor or asteroid crashed into it, split the planet into like 2 dimensions, created this dark aether element. Oh, so I can now access Emerald Hologram. Basically just key finding it. I like that music though. It's very, very calming. But yeah, it's weird. It's bizarre that we actually have like a very decent Metroid game now. Even though it's been like God knows how long since we've had one. I saw somebody saying like it hasn't been since Metroid Prime 3 that we've had a exceptional Metroid game, and it's like, yeah, I guess that is kind of correct. 2007 was like the last sort of hyped Metroid game. Then Other M came out, and nobody cared after that. Oh, I do take fall damage. Wait, was that even full damage? Still at 99. Starting to like this environment. I mentioned before that I think Prime 1 has the better environments than Prime 2. But I mean, this is giving it a run for its money. That area, oh no, there's an area down there. There's a lot of doors that I can unlock. Trying to think of other stuff to talk about. There was a wonderful Halo announcement, the Halo 20th anniversary. What? And I guess it must have happened, or if I know Halo 1 came out in 2001. Obviously, it's a really bad area. I forget what day it was. Guessing probably November. I mean, every Halo's been November. At least all the good ones. I really can't get past this guy. But like they're doing this 20th anniversary rewards thing. And it's actually really neat. I think the content that they've added to MCC has been very lacking, in my opinion. Starting to get some actual, like, lag here. Slow down. But, this content actually looks pretty cool. Like, they're adding in the original Orion armor, which that in and of itself is a fun little reference. So, when Halo was first shown off at 1999, I think it was, the Microsoft press conference, they had this essentially like prototype Master Chief, and he looked very different than he does now. He had very different armor, and they've taken that old armor and they've kind of updated it. So now you can wear it in game. Very cool. The neat addition. They've also added in like lore armor, like armor that's only listed in books and comics and stuff, now actually in the game, which is it's neat. I like that. I wish they only did that as opposed to all the other weird changes they've made. Like if you're gonna add stuff, you might as well just add in fan service. That's all we want. Probably shouldn't be talking about Halo in a Metroid Prime stream. And already I can say that Prime 2 is a much easier game than Metroid Dread. God, Dread is such a hard game. That final boss, like, killed me. Actually, I think it was Kraid. That was probably the worst. Although at least I wasn't that journalist who got stuck like 30 minutes in and then decided to rage quit. No, he wasn't a journalist. He was a game developer, Sony game developer, which I find even more funny. I'd alt tap to make sure my connection is still good because I don't want a repeat of that one stream where I completely lost my internet connection. Still don't know how I feel about this dimension mechanic. Pretty weird. It's a good experiment. I don't think it works out quite well. I don't think we're gonna see it return in any subsequent Metroid game. Area environment. God. Shit. Ow, I'm stuck. I don't have any light source. I'm really low on this ammo. Probably preserve it. Here, this whole area is like... Oop, pain in that. Yeah, I'm definitely getting back into Halo. That launches December 8th? 9th? 8 or 9? So, it'll be fun to... I might stream that. I don't know. I know a lot of people are going to be streaming it, so it's just going to be like oversaturated. Definitely going to talk about it. I do want to see how that game will turn out. I am nervous about it. I don't think it'll be amazing as everybody else thinks it will. Low polygon face. I don't remember. I don't think Prime 1 showed her face in the suit. Like it showed a reflection. Sometimes. It's really weird looking. That's like you just see it constantly. Because usually it's just a blank color. See the mask behind it. Face. Also, that was another fucking hilarious thing about Dread. I haven't seen anybody talk about it. Is the Samus has some really funny expressions in that game, like unintentionally so. She has these like super angry expressions, and her eyes get wide, and she looks menacing, but it's like hilarious. It's so cartoonish. I'm getting a lot of slowdown. Again, I didn't have that for Prime 1. The game ran very smoothly all the way through. He's a power ball. guessing that die for the meat. Upgrade. Yeah, like with, I guess I just am talking about Dread. Because I have a lot to say about it. Which I should say for tomorrow. I shouldn't talk in depth about it, but like, there's one thing I missed from Dread, and that is how the bosses in this game have health bars. Dread doesn't have. Such a weird exclusion. I guess plenty of Metroid games don't have health bars for their bosses, but it's like, I'm reminded as to why I prefer Prime's game design. Like I appreciate how hard it is. I think they may have like done some stuff that was just frustrating, and not in like a fun, challenging way. I don't know how this guy's like a weird pattern, right? Oh, am I still taking damage this entire time? I think I am. I just don't know quite how to defeat this guy. Oh, do I gotta get him to run into these, like, pillars and stuff? I don't know. I don't know the mechanics behind this guy. So confused. I don't know what you do for this. That doesn't work. Those missiles don't work. Can't scan him though. Yeah, like look, I don't think his ball form is scannable. No, it's not. Nothing I'm doing seems to be working. Oh, bombs work again. Oh, okay. Oh, he just killed like all of his own henchmen. Gotcha, look at that. Is that doing damage? Yeah, there we go. I still don't like that alien design. Very kind of lame. Oh, yeah, I can't. His attacks are impossible to dodge. It's so frustrating. Gotta fire like some super missiles into him. Oh god, is he latched onto me? What was that? Ah, oh, he dodged that. Hold on, I want to get a super missile on him. There we go. Yeah, I hope Halo Infinite's good. I've talked shit about it because I played the flight. It legitimately wasn't good. Like, people keep trying to pretend like it was way better than it was. I don't know why. I don't know if it's, like, hope or delusion or what. I hope it's just cope, because if people legitimately think it's gonna be good, or like that flight was any indication of it being good, the whole, I think Halo as a brand is like screwed. It's so low. His health is so low. So is my health. God, I'm at like 50 health right now. Yeah, I remember being told that Prime 2 was much harder than Prime 1. It's kind of hard, but it's like, I was expecting it to be like brutal. It's not, like Metroid Prime Hunters was way harder than this. Although in Metroid Prime Hunter's case, it was just a really badly designed game. I don't know if that counts. I need to farm some ammo from these guys before this boss battle's over. There we go. talked about Prime Trilogy coming to Switch. I doubt it. It's been so long that they've announced that. I'd like to see it on Switch though. I do wonder how they do the controls. Remember, this was technically a Wii game. The pointer was locked to the Wiimote. So I don't know if they'd stick with like the GameCube controls, or they'd try to implement Wii controls on the Switch. They could, because because the Switch has the two little controllers that you put around. I have no idea how they do that. A little boost. This is really hard to control. God, it's really hard to control. I'm using keyboard keys. I think I'm not supposed to go up that way. I'm supposed to go up. There we go. Yeah, hopefully, I'm glad Dread is doing successful, because hopefully, it's gonna mean way more Metroid games. I'm more than happy with, because we need way more Metroid games. It's a very underappreciated franchise that Nintendo has. I bring up all the time. One of their least selling IPs. I can get up. Totally can get up there. Yes, look at that. Yeah, I hope like with Dread success, we're gonna see more focus put on Metroid. And it being good just gives me faith in Prime 4, because that means like Nintendo has shown that like they know how to make a good game. Yeah, they really haven't. I'm not a big Nintendo fan. I'm actually very critical of them, more so than most people. But they really haven't made anything like horrible in like the last couple years. They've definitely had some of their misses, like games that were kind of so mediocre. Oh, how to do this. Longer you hold B when charging long. I think every time I go into that room, the blocks are reset. Burn suit. Gotta wait. Longer you hold B, longer the boost will last. Uh-oh. Is this some stupid moment? Because I think it might be. Get some ammo. Another weird thing. I don't think I like a Metroid game having ammo. Kind of prefer it just being the beam, just having unlimited ammo. Well, I prefer Prime 1's weapon system. Okay, so if I don't move, Oh, so close. So close. I gotta move near the end. Oh, there we go. Nice. Also, that's another thing. Metroid Dread. It was a very frustrating game. You notice I'm remembering. Um, there's this. You have this sprint ability that lets you like break through certain blocks. But you need like a flat, long hallway to build up like a charge. It's hard to explain. You really need to play it to understand what I'm talking about. But that mechanic is so fucking frustrating because there's like hidden areas that you need to store your charge with. You need to like reach it while you're sprinting. And you lose your charge when you like fall down or you jump or you slide under objects. There's a lot of stuff to Metroid Dread that I find very frustrating. But also, I am thinking tonight's stream will be a little short. I'm very starting to get very tired. I was worried about that. Like when I woke up this so tired. But I haven't played Metroid Prime in so long. I wanted to get back into it. I think this is like my current comfort game. Just play this and talk about whatever. There's something moving out there. Eventually gonna reach it or what? So I wasn't able to get up to that area. I was in the dark dimension, but not here. So it's bizarre, where if I move and hold the charge down, like this, I don't really have much speed, but if I let go of the movement keys right as I'm about to boost, very hard at its angle. Here, like watch this. It's hard to demonstrate, but I move a lot further, I feel like. Oh, do I have to use this as like a ramp? It's a shame that the camera changes like every 5 seconds. This is so fucking frustrating. I think I'm supposed to get up here. I don't know if I'm supposed to actually. Now that I think about it, I really don't think I am. Maybe up here, definitely. Oh, this game, it's so relaxing. I'm gonna turn the volume. Looks like it might be a little quiet. Let me know how it sounds. I don't know if it's game's too quiet, like you hear the music or not. Ooh, there's a bit of a lag spike there. What is that sound? I hear something. Something moving over there. Oh, look at them. Look at those guys down there. Oh, what is this stuff? What am I rolling through right now? I don't like ball puzzles. Yeah, I'm definitely going off topic. I definitely want to get back into Halo. I haven't played MCC in a long time. Like, and when I do, I only play like a little bit, like a few hours every week or so. Not even every week. Like, say the last stream I did playing Halo was probably the last time I actually played it. I kind of want to get back into it. Preparation for Infinite. I didn't take any missile damage. Just I can see where they are when I have my cursor over them, even when they're kind of invisible. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's intentional. Like there, like yeah, I could see him right there. Yeah, I want to level up some more in Halo, get some more experience points so I can eventually unlock that new armor. Because honestly, that is like the only thing I'm interested in, is that the way that armor looks. It's like they added like such... 343's done such a bad job with that game. I'm shameful what they've done. I'm up there. Like a whole area up there. Like they've added really bad looking armor. They've added like medieval armor, like knight armor. So bad. Like, what are they doing? Halo can't catch a break. I shouldn't talk about Halo, because now I'm upset. It is so hard to control the morph ball with a mouse. Huge area over here. Like multiple doorways that I missed. Now I can actually access green doorways too. There's a lot of backtracking I can do already. One green doorway down there that I didn't get to. I don't know if it might have been blocked off. Go take a look. Go. Yeah, that Phasmo stream was a lot of fun. Um, it's a shame we missed out on like the Halloween content. Oh, can I not go back through here? No, I can't. But we missed out on like, because apparently by Halloween they had a bunch of new maps, features. We sadly missed out on it. It's kind of a shame. Either way, the stream was a lot of fun. Seeing Valiant constantly hide in the corner, not understanding how hiding works. Trying to get some help from this guy. Because Phasmo, it's funny because it is a very scary game when you play it solo. When you play it in a group, it turns into like a very different type of game. It turns into just this like wacky ghost hunting party game. Oh, am I not? I'm guessing I'm not going to be able to. Oh, no, looks like I'm able to backtrack. That's another thing I noticed about Dread, is there's lots of areas in that game that just lock you off from going back the way you came. It's so bizarre, because I haven't seen that in a Metroid game. The whole point is that you're able to explore new areas. But like, you'll get an upgrade or you'll enter a certain part of the map and you'll just be locked off from the rest of the map. That got very frustrating, like the 10th time it happened. Still don't know what the purpose of it was. I guess just to make it a little more challenging. Again, though, something to save for tomorrow. What is this room? Guessing if I drop down there, I am not going to be able to get back up. Good God. That fucking gas. I'm worried of going down into this water. I don't have a gravity suit. I don't think I even get a gravity suit in this game. I think I'll probably just get like some gravity upgrade. But either way, that means I'll be slow. I don't know if I'm supposed to go in it just yet. I made that mistake in Prime 1, where I jumped the gun and went into the underwater section first, when I really shouldn't have. Yeah, like, look at that. I have no jumping. Oh God, that was actually scary. Oh, that's pretty cool though. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable to think that this was all on a GameCube. This was rendered on a fucking GameCube. I guess technically a Wii, but as we all know, a Wii was just a widescreen GameCube. And hardware-wise, it was pretty much the same. It literally, GameCube built right into it. So slow. I'm guessing that takes me back to the top. There's little bridges of multiple security locks to somehow sing. I'm guessing I have to come back here when I have some sort of gravity suit upgrade or something equivalent. There's a door down there. Oh, this whole... Oh, okay, so this whole thing is covering it. At some point, it's going to lift up. I'm going to be able to get inside. I see. The classic Metroid feeling. You're exploring an area, and it's... You get the idea that you're never gonna... You won't be back here until you have so many grids. Alright, I see. I'm guessing we're probably not supposed to access. What if I could jump down there? I'm guessing I probably could. Oh, I can't. They, like, time it perfectly so that you can't do that. That's a little cheap. I should be able to make that jump. Yeah, so like when you enter the water, they get rid of your double jump. Okay, so I can make that. Got a missile expansion. About it. I guess there's not much else to do down here. Yeah, it's the classic Metroid feeling of being in an area and seeing, like, inaccessible pathways that you know it'll be hours until you access them. That explored. Where else? There's an area over there. Giant T. Could use some more energy. Doing pretty low. I mean that both in-game and IRL. What is that sound? I heard screeching. Holy shit. Being accosted by suicide bombers. Can now get through those doors. On the map, it doesn't tell you what translation, like what translator it needs. A little frustrating. Oh, that suit is pretty cool, though. Pretty much explored most of it. Yeah, down here, huge area that we're still locked out of. This area, though, we haven't quite explored. I will say the idea that there's like a second dimension of the same map that we also have to explore kind of gives me anxiety. So many areas that we have to backtrack through. Metroid on steroids. I'm gonna try to get to that room. What is this area here? I didn't even notice this. So this is how you're supposed to backtrack through there. God, those guys are... He's coming for me. Ah! That's actually really terrifying. Alright, guessing I gotta go back to the dark dimension. Although that particle effect is very lame, I gotta say. Like a very Sony Vegas, like, movie effect. After Effects plugin. I might as well farm those guys. You think they drop ammo? Yeah, he did. That's actually not a bad idea. I am excited to get my YouTube channel up and running. So I guess to explain, I've had an older channel, a legacy channel that I've had for a while, well before I started streaming, and I do kind of consider that to be my main YouTube channel, and this to be the side thing, just because it's way more popular. But I sadly haven't had time to make much content for it, which I'm hoping I'm gonna change in like next month or so, because I have a bunch of videos ready for it. But I have a YouTube channel for this specifically, this Twitch character, this Twitch VTuber that I'm doing right now. And as it has been before, it was just like it used to just be a repository for all the VODs, like essentially like a stream archive. But I kind of wanted to change that, so I'm actually going to be editing and making some videos for that as well. And I have videos ready. Like, those videos are much faster to make than my mainline series, and I'm ready to make them. Just it's going to take a while, but I hope people will like that. That might draw some more attention. Otherwise, I'll just fall back on my legacy YouTube channel, start making content for that, because that has 30,000 subscribers, so that's kind of where I should probably put more of my focus on. And the fun thing about that channel, it is just like me being able to do video game retrospectives. Like I get to revisit these weird old games. Kind of what I'm doing now, except I actually like, instead of doing it live, it's all recorded, scripted, which is why it takes so long to make. The big inspiration for me was Ross Scott, Curse Farms. The Curse Farms channel, his Game Dungeon series specifically. What really inspired me. Two keys required, so I've one of three. But yeah, Ross Scott is totally like a big inspiration for me. Just his style of video and editing. This. Oh, just an ammo supply. That wasn't really worth much. Yeah, I love the idea of like visiting and going back to like weird, obscure games. Like there's something very fun about that. And a lot of YouTubers do it. Like I know Mandalore Gaming is also one. I guess my style is more similar to Mandalore Gaming in that he kind of does a whole general retrospective of it. Like he treats it like a review kind of. Like he goes by different aspects of the game. Ross kind of does whatever he wants. Like usually his games are story games. He'll go through the story. I kind of want to do that. I do think his videos are a little better. They're more fun to watch. Because he's so weird. He does like weird gimmicks and stuff. But that's what I like about his channel. That's funny, because he's used to work with Machinima, or not, sorry, I don't think he was part of Machinima. Actually, he might have been for a little bit. But he made Machinima not as well. And he was responsible for Freeman's Mind, the most popular Half-Life internet machinimas out there. And it's funny because I'm not even a big Freeman's Mind fan. I just think his Game Dungeon series is his best work. They put so much effort into it, so much editing and research. Like it's to the point where like he kind of sacrifices his own enjoyment of a game just to make sure that the audience gets a good video out of it. Like he will go through a really bad game just so that like the people watching have a fun video to watch. Which is what I really respect that about him. It's so much effort. People don't realize that. Like writing it out, recording it, editing it. It's such a long process. This guy isn't taking any damage. Hunter Inc. Of course he doesn't drop stuff. But yeah, Ross Scott, I'd say like that is, if I did name a single channel who is my big inspiration, I'd say he's up there. He's probably the single biggest inspiration for me. His type of content, humor. In regards to other channels, I know specifically for my Twitch highlights, or not highlights, but like streams that are edited down into like 15-minute long videos that are nice to watch. Big influence for me is Mr. Sark, who also streams, and then he takes his long, like hour-long streams that go on for multiple hours, and he's able to like condense them down into like nice summarized chunks. So you're not just getting like a highlights reel, but you're getting like a summary of the stream. Like, you aren't just getting the best moments, you're getting the context for it as well. That's a very hard thing to do. The thing with Sark specifically is the way he edits his videos. It's amazing, and I don't think anybody gives him enough credit for it. I think I'm the only person who notices how much effort he puts into his editing. Like, he has so much little stuff that like no other video editor would notice. Like, no one else would notice, except for someone who's had to like edit before. And seeing like the details that he puts, like he adds in sound effects, transitions. He's able to like add a story to his videos. Like, he's able to let, like, he does, again, he doesn't just do like out of context highlight reels. Like, he puts in the best stuff, but he also puts in context so you understand what's happening. So it's funny because then when you watch a stream, like he does a highly edited video and you decide to look up what the actual stream was like, it's not too different. Like, it's pretty much the same, except his video is just a more streamlined version of it. Pun unintended. To the point where and that's kind of what I value about it, is like he makes it so that you don't have to just go to the stream to figure out why something was happening in one of his videos. He makes it so that the videos can be a replacement for, which I really think is good skill. Although Sark is like, he's like been in the industry for a long time. He's an old school machinima maker. Oh, the do I get up there? This, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this whole area has pretty much been explored. Like, there's nowhere else for me to go. I don't know what the point of being here was. I haven't gotten any upgrades. I think I have. Dark key right up there. Get to. I can't, this area is blocked off, so I can't get through here. Up there. Oh, there we go. The game gave up and decided that I needed a fucking hint. Let me guess, it's in... Oh my god, it's all the way over there! What the hell? We have to go all the way back? But yeah, I guess this stream I'm starting to get a little more introspective on what's actually going on. Because I don't know. I don't know if this is something that I'll be able to keep up with. It was a fun experiment while it lasted. I'd like to keep it up, but I'll try to focus on my YouTube in the meantime. Hopefully that'll kind of boost morale, get my juices flowing, but Otherwise, I mean, this has kind of just been like an experiment. And I hope it goes somewhere. I hope I'm able to, like... I mentioned there was a big project going on with a big group of us. I can't get to that port. Ah. And I'll see how that goes. I don't know even if it's gonna pan out, because I've said, like, we've been working on it for months and nothing's come of it. So who knows? We'll figure it out, but I guess I'm prepared for it to, like, not really go anywhere. Which I'm totally fine with. I mean, it's not like anybody watches these streams. Like, I'm basically talking to nobody. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to, like... God, I'm really low on this ammo. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to just branch out and see what works and what doesn't. Yeah, I do want to get back to making videos, because I think that's definitely where my better content lies. Actually, you know what? Wouldn't be a bad area to farm for some ammo. There we go, look at that. All that nice, glorious ammo. There's a little bit of slowdown there. I literally have to backtrack all the way to that, like, one temple that I saw near the beginning. Should I save? I mean, I just did, but I guess if I need to navigate all the way out of here. Gotta get back to the elevator. I don't want to leave this place, though. This is so nice. I like this area. Yeah, YouTube and Twitch. It's a very... I don't think people realize, like, how difficult it is to maintain. I mean, you are just at the whims of an algorithm, and, like, you have no choice, like, whether or not you're gonna succeed, whether or not a video is gonna make it, people are gonna watch it, or if it'll just get buried, because usually it gets buried. That's why a lot of people give up. Honestly, if I do ever stop VTubing, because I probably will, let's be honest, like, it's not... Honestly, if this doesn't pan out, I couldn't care less. But if that ever happens, I think I will just... I might do regular streams, like, without the whole VTuber character. That way I can actually integrate my channel, my old channel. Because I don't want to, like, introduce... Because I have a very different viewer base from people who originally subscribed to me versus this right now, what this is. So, I mean, I don't want to, like, force that old audience to, like, become acclimated to this, to whatever this is. I like the elevator animation. It's way better than Prime 1. God, how fast is that? Honestly, I'm excited to get back into YouTube, making YouTube videos, because I have a script pretty much fully finished, and then one that's almost finished, and then a few others in the pipeline. But honestly, I think writing my dumb YouTube scripts is probably what takes the longest. Writing about some game or game topic. What is that? That dude over there. Is that a space pirate? It is, isn't it? Taking a lot of damage. Oh wait, is there a shortcut that I could have taken? Like it. There's something comfy about, like, revisiting like an obscure video game. Something about that really appeals to me. Oh, there is an area. Look at this. Look at this shortcut. Oh, but it's locked. No, 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 no. Oh, wait a minute. Can't I just... Can. There we go. Oh, but there is an area over there that I can unlock. Might as well explore. I mean, that's the whole point of a Metroid game. The ammo system is weird, because if you have to kill somebody with the opposite beam type to get ammo for a certain beam type, so I'd have to kill somebody with a dark beam to get light beam ammo. Because obviously that makes sense somehow. But like half the time they don't drop ammo, so it's a very weird mechanic. Ooh, what is this area? Already I can tell. This area is locked off. A little frustrating. I definitely want to get over there, but I need grapple hooked. One of the videos that I'm working on, it's about abuse. 1996 2D kind of run and gun side scroller. It's not a run and gun, but like it's a 2D shooter. Kind of reminds me of Metroid, but it's not a Metroidvania. It's actually very linear. So like I find that kind of fun, like looking at this long forgotten game that not many people have thought about. There's something fun about that. God, look how many shots he takes. I'm liking this music though. Yeah, I do want to get back to my YouTube channel because honestly, I think that's where I'll do better. This has been a fun experiment, but who knows if it's ever gonna pan out. I hope so. Mimi, I keep bringing her up. I'm saddened by the fact that I really can't go into much detail about it, but there is stuff coming, like big plans coming. and can't talk about it. We have to be kind of vague about it. But I'm gonna wait and see how that pans out. I'd love to see what will come of that. But I don't know. I don't know if anything's gonna come of it. I hope. This whole area. I'm liking it. I'm liking this game. But yeah, Mimi did her debut yesterday. It was great. A lot of viewers. Cass did her tuber debut. Finally showed off her model. I think it was like a week ago. That was fun to see. A lot of people debuting. I do like how they carried over these guys. I will say I am enjoying the collabs though. Kind of a lot more than solo streams. I used to prefer doing simple solo streams, but now it's like collabing with people is a lot more fun. Something in here. Oh, because I could unlock that area. I'm gonna go upstairs and check on that moth guy. Needs my help. He probably does. My water bottle is always so loud. Yeah, I am excited for tomorrow. That is, honestly, if I were to keep streaming, I do sound, you have anything to say? I do sound kind of melancholy about my whole VTuber thing. 'Cause, I mean, this is, at the end of the day, this is just an experiment. It's probably not going to pan out, but like, I'm not saying like it definitely won't. Like, it might, something might come of it. Probably won't. I'll probably just get back into YouTube. But if it were to continue, I would love to do kind of experimental streams, and that's what tomorrow's going to be, is just me, Titus, and Burke kind of doing a live podcast, but not really, more of just like a roundtable discussion. The format that I've always thought of was Red Letter Media. They do a review series. It's literally called a review. They'll talk about old movie, that something, you know, something relevant or irrelevant, poke fun at it. I really like that idea. I don't know why. I like the idea of just like talking and discussing about media. I mean, we have like a whole like hour, 2 hour long stream to do that. I'm kind of excited to see where that goes. Low polygon face. I saw someone on Twitter talk about how they were asking like other streamers like how they can maintain talking for hours at a time. Meanwhile, I'm thinking like I do that, you know, when I'm not streaming. Like when I'm driving my car, I just talk. Ramble on about shit. I'm missing something here. Still something in the temple. Like when I'm driving to work, I'll just ramble on about main stuff. I think it'd be better if I was actually talking with somebody else. I'm hoping tomorrow we can probably, I hope we can get on to like 3 hours maybe at most. Like that's, I'd love to see if we could hold ourselves together for a stream that long. We probably could. We're gonna definitely be very lucid by the end of it. Something here that I'm missing. That hint. Not full. It's weird. So this great temple doesn't have any hints inside of it. But this one does. It's so bizarre. Hall of the Honored Dead. The Great Temple is on top of the Hall of the Honored Dead. I don't know how you access that. Because look, like those elevators could lead into it. Oh, there's an area over here. Ah. So I should probably go down to Temple Sport C. It's a weird area that they like modeled out. Let's see, we're going to C. C block. This map, I always get turned up or turned around in it. But yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow. Just because like I haven't done a stream like that at all. Just us talking about shit. Wait a minute, can I even? No, if I go down there, be trapped. Transport C. Oh no, wait, does look like there's an area. Came in through that way, but I could also, okay. Alright, I'll just take a look. I'll go back the way I came. And honestly, I should give all credit to Titus. He reached out to me on Twitter, asking if we wanted to talk about Metroid Dread. Of course, I'm like, we want to talk about it. Let's just do it on stream. And then Burke wanted to join in as well. And the reason I'm kind of okay with that is because like we all have like very different Metroid perspectives. Because both of them have like fond memories of the 2D games, but it's different 2D games. Like I think one of them prefers Fusion and Zero Mission, like the GBA games, and then I think the other one prefers like Super Metroid, old school Metroid. But to me, that's very interesting. Meanwhile, I prefer Metroid Prime, so we all kind of have like our own history with Metroid, which I think is very important. We all are going into it for different reasons. I hope there's not going to be like just straight up arguing. I hope it is just going to be kind of like fun riffing on each other and discussion and stuff, but there might be. I hope there isn't. There better not be. Honestly, because I will say I've complained about Dread a lot. Oh, I can't even... What? Blast shield powered by 5 energy pods nearby. Destroy all 5 pods at once. Remove the blast shield. These are the pods. Oh wait, no. No, they're not. Are they? Pods. All I know is that it gives the purple door a question mark, which as far as I'm concerned means that I probably shouldn't be messing with it. area over there. T-junction. Again, I don't know if that translator, if I have the ability to translate it or not. I genuinely don't know. Yeah, it's okay, so that's bizarre. That area's blocked off. But how do I get in? Hall of the Honored Dead. It's bizarre because, like, so the way it's represented on the map, it's this giant tower, right? But the actual tower takes you to the Great Temple. This is so confusing. I don't understand where it wants me to go. So it doesn't want me to go down here. Even though it counts this room as like one giant room. Don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Destroy all 5 pods. Blast shield is powered by 5 energy pods in your body. Destroy all 5 pods at once. Blast shield. 5 pods. Don't look like pods. These look like statues. I'm guessing that's the wrong way. Going through there. That something? No, it doesn't do. Oh, am I gonna have to go through the dark dimension? Oh, I am. All right. Now I know where I'm going. Okay, so I gotta go to that portal over there. I get it. But yeah, like, if tomorrow's stream goes well, it'll go well. I've done streams like that, or I kind of know what to expect going in. Hopefully, if that does well, I'll be able to do more of them, because I'd love to do that. I'd love to make a show out of that. Like just talking with, because there's a big group of us. Not even just VTubers, but like streamers and personalities. And doing something like that. Kind of like a review. Just like the Red Letter Media show. Alright, so I got that. Liking this music. Yeah, like not even. It's because it's funny that we're doing Metroid Dread. Because honestly, there's like a million other games that I'd want to do that for. And I know like other people. I know like certain games that other people would be. Oh wait, I missed the portal. I know other games that people would want to do. I'd 100% do it. Like I know somebody who's into Sonic. I know a bunch of people who are into Halo. But like, it'd be fun to talk about a specific Halo. Or maybe Halo in general, but like a specific Halo would be kind of fun. Like honestly, I think me and Valiant would do a really fun Halo Reach kind of retrospective, because we did a Reach collab. Not even a Reach collab, just a Halo. Like we played a bunch of Halo games that one night. I'd love to like kind of do that again, but like talk about it, because I know we both have very strong opinions on Halo as a series, and I kind of think it'd be funny to riff back and forth with. Because yeah, that's like the point of the series is you want there to be like actual discussion. You want, and I bring up Halo Reach because to me I think that is the most interesting Halo game, because it is both people despise it, yet it is also like one of the best games. It's a very well-made game too. The game I don't think a lot of people understand. I don't even mean that in like a artsy-fartsy kind of way. I genuinely think like people like don't appreciate it for what it's worth. But it's a great game, Halo Reach, and it's become even better because of Halo 4 and 5. It's shocking how like I know people who like Halo 4 and Halo 5 but don't like Reach. And to me that's insane. Like you don't like this objectively good game, but you like objective trash. I can't comprehend that. But it happens. People have weird opinions, and poor Halo Reach, for whatever reason, it's such an easy target. Alright, I'm just leaving this guy. These guys are just spawning in the icon. To me, Halo Reach is fascinating because of how many people hate it. To me, it's genuinely like one of the better games, like series. And I do understand why people hate it. I fully understand why. But even still, it's still a good game. Like it's undeniably a good game. So, I mean, it's funny because, like, I can still talk about Halo Reach. I might as well. Halo Reach, the big complaint, the chief complaint, is that it's not a good competitive game. And that is a valid complaint. But it has such good community features. It has amazing Forge, an amazing map editor, custom game mode maker, and it's, of course, at the time people were upset that the competitive wasn't that good. Even then, the competitive's pretty good. You just need to make some minor tweaks, like get rid of weapon bloom and armor lock, and some of the maps are a little meh, but it's still fun gameplay. It's still fun. Again, way better than Halo 4. Like, you can never complain about Reach since Halo 4 came out. Oh, look at that! I like tried to walk into the shield. I want them to get close to this light so I can shine it. Look at that. So okay, so that's a strategy then. I can legitimately yeah, Reach has a lot of community features, which is, I think, is a little more important than just blind competitive play. Oh, this area's blocked off as well. What? Can't go this way. Where am I going? Like, no other pathways up here. How on earth do I get there? Oh, maybe I used that portal. Yes, okay. Never mind. I gotta go all the way back again. Because I explored this area, though. It's good to have on my map. But yeah, Halo Reach has a lot of community features. And that's kind of... I think Bungie made a really smart choice in focusing on just that. Because that was the last... Oh my god. Are those lasers targeting me? What was that? But they kind of focused on making sure that their Halo Reach had longevity. So obviously you can say, you know, Halo Reach isn't competitive, but a competitive scene doesn't really like drive a game lasting as long as it can. I mean, it can help, but it's not the only factor. I think the big factor is making sure that it's still, people can still have fun playing it years after release. That's exactly what Halo Reach excels at. Even when Halo 4 was out, there were more people. I think there were more people playing Reach than there were playing Halo 4. Halo Reach's map editor was way better. Gameplay was just more enjoyable. I love Halo Reach's gameplay. People give it shit, but I kind of love it. Very smooth and responsive. The weapons are all meaty. Very polished. And obviously a lot of people agree with me because Reach did way better than many other Halo games. It did as well. I think it did as well as Halo 2. Like, if I remember correctly, it was Halo 4 did a little better than Halo Reach. But it had a like really bad player drop off, like something insane. Like within a month after release, half the players had left. Like people just dropped that game. Like people were dropping like flies. Like nobody stuck around near the end of Halo 4's lifespan. We'll compare that to Halo 3, which remains popular. They literally had to shut down the Halo 3 servers on the original on Xbox 360 to make it die. And then Halo 5, I think, did... So it was... Okay, so Halo 1... And these are approximations. Like, these are not official numbers. But I've seen the charts. I've seen the amount of sales that they've had. So, if I remember correctly, Halo 1 sold like 5 million. Halo 2 sold like 9 million copies. And then Halo 3 sold an astonishing 15 million. Halo 3 was literally the biggest entertainment product in North America when it launched. Like, it was a massive sale. It was a massive event. That's literally the peak of the series. Like, Halo hasn't peaked since then. Halo Reach was like 9 million. Halo 4 was also kind of hovering at 9 million, a little higher. 10 million. And then Halo 5 dropped to like 5 million. Like, unbelievable. Like, worse. Halo ODS, I want to say ODST also sold like 5 million. So when you think of Halo 5, think of like the same player count as like fucking ODST. It's tiny. Nobody played that game. Which is why they're making Infinite free to play. I mean, let's be real. I honestly think Microsoft is worried that their player counts will be embarrassing. Because I genuinely believe if Halo Infinite was sold as a $60 game up front, and it is, if you want to play the campaign, but if you wanted to sell Infinite as any other game, $60 up front for both multiplayer and single player, I don't think it would sell. I don't think it'd sell that much more than Halo 5. It'd probably make a dent. It'd probably be somewhat impressive compared to Halo 5, but I don't think it'd come anywhere close to Reach or to... Definitely nowhere near 3. Which is why they're sticking to free-to-play. And they're bringing it to PC, so they have twice the audience. Because then all of a sudden you get those kids who play free-to-play games, and then Microsoft can make some bullshit up saying like, oh, we had 20 million players. of course, it's like Overwatch saying they had 40 million players. Like, there's no source to back it up. It's just like, dude, trust me. Yeah, those games are not. It's like free-to-play games are very hard to measure sales-wise. And I think that's why. I honestly think that's why Microsoft made it free-to-play, so people can't tell whether or not it flopped. The game was literally free. They're just gonna choke shit out of it. They're gonna make it filled with microtransaction garbage, bullshit. At least there was a missile expansion. You guys can't die. Somebody's yelling at me. I don't have time to fight you. I really don't. But yeah, I'll try to enjoy Infinite when it launches. I don't know. I just am very cynical. And I have every reason to be. God, where the hell do I go? I'm wondering though, like this whole temple area, how the hell do I access it? Because I have the Great Temple Sanctuary where it takes me to. Like it goes anywhere. Like this big round disc right here. I want to say that is the Great Temple. That is the temple. Yeah, that is that. But it gives it a different name. It calls it Hall of the Honored Dead. I don't know how to act. It's not being specific enough. I don't know where it wants me to go. Does it just want me to go into that room? If so, it doesn't look like there's any place for me to go. Alright, I'm gonna fucking go back up there. The last thing I did. Are there any other areas back here? But yeah, I'm probably going to stream Infinite. Probably do single player, honestly, over multiplayer. I also kind of want to do some MCC streams. I want to start grinding through that. So I want to get that armor. It's going to take a while for me to level myself up. To get those... I don't know what they're called. They're like the fucking battle pass points. I don't know if they have a name. But I want to make sure I have enough of those points. Because those look like they're limited runs. Like, I don't know if they'll do it again. Just in case, I'm going to grab as much of that armor as I can. They showed off the Orion armor, which I mentioned earlier. I scooped that up as soon as I saw it. Like, I already have that bought and equipped. I don't know where I'm going. I'm lost in a Metroid game. Usually with Prime, you don't need to look up a walkthrough. I've noticed it's pretty straightforward. Anything here, good sir? Oh, he's like playing with his little moth friends. I already talked to you. You give me anything. I don't know where to go. As I see on the map, it's given the hint here. But I don't know if it's referring to this or if it's referring to the temple in general. Ancient weapon somewhere here. Oh boy. Like there's an ancient weapon here. All of the honored dead cover Luminoth weaponry. So there's this pathway, path of honor. Been to locked entrance. Purple. We don't have the. We apparently don't have some code for that. I'm guessing that's probably like we're gonna need some X-ray vision for that. We have to activate power orbs or something. I'm guessing that's like hidden in the walls. Have that. Tin is telling us to go here though. Like it's weird. If you look where the question mark is, it's not quite on the top bit. It's like in the room in general. I don't know if it's referring to this basement area that we don't have access to, or if it's referring to this top area, which is where I am right now. Very, very. I'm literally gonna look at a 2004 GameFAQs. Oh. Right, so I'm going to use the... There's somewhere where I gotta use the boost ball pipe. Gotta use my boost ball. So I think I am supposed to go into ball down there. Area that it wants me to get around the... Or, oh, there is! There's like a little tunnel. Oh, look at that! I can see it. Shit, how do I get up there? Area up there. Alright, I'm gonna try to go explore again. Oh, I see. I see where I gotta go. Honestly, I don't know if I would have gotten that. That was pretty abstract. That was an abstract puzzle to solve. So I gotta go to transport C. There we go. This is like my Strife debut stream. Getting completely lost. I'm guessing this is probably why a lot of hardcore Metroid fans don't like the Prime series. Is because it's very hand-holding. I don't mind though. I don't mind easy games, but I don't mind hard games either. I don't think all games need to be one or the other. I think it's fine to have both. Even then, I don't know if I'd call this game easy. Metroid Prime 1 and 2. They're very accessible games. They're very... like, gameplay-wise, they're very simple. Which is where I think a lot of that comes from. But, like, mechanically, and in regards to puzzles and backtracking, like... these games do take a lot of time to beat. And that's good. I like that. There's plenty of content. Yeah, so I gotta go down. There we go. Look at me. Zooming. Zooming like a zoomer. Oh, I forgot that. Okay. Do that again. You gotta keep that in mind. Oh, this is totally testing me. We're wasting all my missiles. But yeah, that stream tomorrow should be 9:30 Central Time. Nice, look at that. Alright, so I'm gonna go slowly. I don't want to run over another area. Those blocks. Those ball blocks. Well, literally what they're called. I've played Dread. I know what those items are called. Ah, there we go. We bypassed it. Get us. Big brain. Big brain. Want that. I want it. All the statue of Cusis. Guessing these were built by the moth people. Are these? Oh, they are giant moths, aren't they? They're like, they're kind of hard to see. Also, I love the design because now that you know that this was all built by moths, you can totally tell. Like, look at those little moth antennas right there. It's so adorable. Big temple right above us too. What is that? They're like scanning. Oh, I see. So we gotta line all these. Oh, so that's why we need the boost. We gotta match it. Hello, Cass. Welcome to the stream. God, it is funny now that I know that this is built by moth people. It's hilarious because the whole theme of the game is about light. Like, you couldn't write that. You know you were live tonight. Yeah, I made a big announcement on my Twitter. They look kind of lined up. Tell. Just a big abstract pattern. I can't quite figure out what it means. Is it, Cass, is it exciting to be part of the VTuber club? The elite club? Also, why did it get dark? Why did that happen? I don't know if I like that. That goes like that. So that middle bit, I gotta move. It lines up. I think, right? I don't even know if I'm doing this right. I love being a VTuber. Yeah, because I saw you had your debut. Oh god, I just realized what's happening. So it's like part glowed. I'll just do that. See if it glows. It's exciting, isn't it? Like, just to play around with your model. I saw you were playing around with the physics. The booba physics. So much fun. I'm glowing. I need that to glow. So much physics, yeah. I saw a pretty revolutionary VTuber avatar where somebody took a male VTuber avatar and gave him booba physics on the chest. I saw that, I'm like, God, I need that. I need to commission Mimi right now. I don't know what I'm even doing. No, make it glow. I think I'm making it glow. I don't know. Like an Indiana Jones puzzle. This is so... My brain is like knocked out for the day. Like I can't quite think. Jiggly pecs, yeah. Someone did an art of me where I was like just kind of wearing natural clothes, like a t-shirt, kind of like Metal Bros outfit, like nothing too like fancy. I kind of like that. I kind of like that look. I know Mimi's so busy, but I kind of want to see if she'd be able to do something like that. It's like a casual outfit. I'm sure it'd be easier than just armor. What is this? Oh, it's a C. Okay, so this was also in Dread, I want to say. Target reticle over targets to... The sad thing is I forget what... Okay, so I'm emulating this. It's all bound to various roles. Casual Andy, yeah. Because an artist did it. It was like me in a red t-shirt and like jeans. I kind of like that look better. I kind of like that. Especially if I have like this alternate armor outfit as well. I like that. Yeah, okay, so it's... Yeah, because I'm emulating this on PC, so I have to figure out... Oh, so I have to fire at least one missile? Yeah, this is like Dread. Metroid Dread had this. Security system, powerful beam emitters are... I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be aiming at. Casual Fridays. I do like that though. I do find it funny how like, because we have all of us in like the Mimi Discord. There's so many different like VTuber models out there. Like we have monsters and knights. We have Titus, who's a dinosaur. I think is awesome. Am I supposed to be killing these guys? I don't think I am. I think they just keep spawning. They are. I see them literally spawning in. What am I? Am I even supposed to get up there? I guess not. Ah, this. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that is just like Dread. I didn't know this game had it as well. The multi-lock-on rocket launcher. Alright, now I have no idea where to go. I can open purple doors. That's pretty useful. Go back to the Argon Waste if I want to actually do that. You know what? I might just go back there. All the way. Oh, poor dead moth person. Like moths everywhere. Hey, I'm back to my ship. Why can't I just take off and fly out of here? Yeah, I find it funny. It's like the whole theme of this game is light and dark. Restoring light. And it's literally moth people. Very storybook. A lot of the Metroid series. Did that do? Oh, gave me a lead. I see. People did complain that this had way too much backtracking. Point of a Metroid game. I think you need that. That's where the replayability comes from. It is pretty incredible how much content like this and Metroid Prime 1 had going for it. Like as a kid, I just imagine like getting this game as like a like you'd have so much content to like play through. This would last months. Like this is a game that you would play on and off for months. Which is weird because the GameCube was really good at that. Like for whatever reason, the GameCube had Wind Waker, Mario Sunshine, Metroid Prime, Animal Crossing. It had a lot of like long-term games. Like put in a lot of hours into. It's a shame it didn't do so well. I've talked a lot about why the GameCube failed so badly. It was just the fact that Nintendo didn't like third-party games on their console. They wanted everything to be Nintendo exclusive. So if they made a game for the GameCube, that developer had to swear to only make it for the GameCube. They're pretty like strict with that. Like obviously there were definitely ports and stuff, especially near the end when the GameCube was selling horribly. Like early on, that's kind of what Nintendo wanted. As history remembers, PS2 did the complete opposite. Sony were open to getting any game imaginable onto the system, which is exactly what happened. Nintendo was kind of left with a console that had very few games. They're very charming games, I gotta say. It's a very charming console, especially for how badly it did. Yeah, there were a ton of good games. Smash Bros. Melee, I mean, that's where Smash Bros. Became really a big hit. Funny, because I'm not even a big Smash Bros. Guy, but like, I kind of recognize that Melee is definitely the best game in the series. So much so that Nintendo makes GameCube controllers just for Smash players. But the only reason those are compatible for the Switch is so longtime Smash fans are able to use the same button combos that they had on the GameCube. Although I was never fond of the GameCube controller. It always felt too small for me. Little grips were always way too small. Oh god, I'm getting a bit of slowdown. Yeah, I'm fascinated by the GameCube. And I think that's why, like, it interests me more than, like, say, PS3 or even a PS2. Like, Just doesn't. It's not quite as interesting to me. Or like a Dreamcast. I'm kind of the same way with the Dreamcast. Sega Dreamcast, where it's like, it's so badly and it's so forgotten. It's almost like there's almost a level of mystique to it. No joke. Probably should have saved, but gonna bother. I've always kind of wanted to get a Dreamcast, except that they're super, super expensive. I'd love to get like a platinum colored Dreamcast, but I know that would just... That's probably like 500, 600 bucks right there. So many, because it's such a rare piece of hardware too. Nobody has it. I don't know how to get to that energy tank. Oh, whatever. Yeah, like Dreamcast I'm fascinated with. Like, that's a console that famously did really badly. I admit that. What? It's like half of these I'm not getting. There we go. It's interesting just because of Sega, like, not being a competitor anymore. Like, they make games, and they're a huge publisher too. But I think the only reason they're huge is because they no longer have to worry about making consoles. Like, they can just focus on games. It's bizarre to think that at one point they were competing with Nintendo. I do wonder why the Dreamcast failed, because like there was a lot of hype behind it. And even now, like, there were good games on the Dreamcast. Like, I know apparently a lot of fighting games. There are a lot of really good fighting games on the Dreamcast. I don't know what's going on. I hear a timer and I'm stressed. Here, there's like a fucking timer going off. It's stressing the hell out of me. Where do I got to go? There's a portal over there. It's a weird room to be in. Genzium. I don't know what that means. Well, super rocket, no. Bombs won't break it. I don't know. I don't kind of want to waste the ammo. Right up there. Something up there. Alright. I have to hurry up that ramp that I think that's just gonna propel me. That's probably generating lift. God, it's these controls, you guys have no idea how bad this is. So like Because this was clearly made for a joystick. But since I'm playing this on keyboard and mouse, like I'm having to adjust with my keyboard keys. Because the camera isn't quite, it's not fixed quite at like a perfect straight angle. Like it's a little offset, which is easy when you have a joystick to maneuver with. But when I'm pressing keyboard keys, it's super weird. Alright, so I got to... Here we go. I don't know where I'm going. What's happened? Alright, I gotta figure... Clearly something's going on that I don't understand. The button over here, I don't know what this means. Auto fire feature. There we go. Luminoth lore translated. There we go. Oh, so I got a new translation. Oh. I see. Okay. Oh, I get it. So I think I have to just run to that area then. It's not too bad. Or I say run. I gotta roll. I mentioned this before. I love how gamey Metroid is. I love how like they can never make a Metroid movie because the whole thing is just a video game. Like mechanics and stuff. There we go. Like her being able to turn into a ball. Even the fact that she has to shoot doors to open them. It's so wonderful. It's wonderfully gamey. What I love about it. I actually have to drop down there. Because I see so many video games that clearly wish they weren't video games. Like movie games and stuff. We all know like those types of games. Games made by people who would rather be made. Like with Metroid, it's wonderful. Very clearly wanting to video game first and foremost. Very happy with it. Even with Dread, I liked how Dread didn't put a big focus on the story. I don't know what's going on here. There we go. Wouldn't let me walk into the portal. Like stuttering. But yeah, I hope with Dread's success we're going to see way more Metroid games. Because we should. It's a series that Nintendo tries to ignore. Especially because it doesn't do well sales-wise. But I don't know what Dread's sales numbers are. Apparently it's done really well in Japan. Which is shocking because normally it doesn't do well over there. I don't know why. I get why Metroid Prime doesn't do well. A first-person shooter. It's an unusual first-person shooter. It's a single-player first-person shooter. But, like, obviously it wouldn't do well. I guess Korea's mainly where those multiplayer first-person shooters are. I don't think Japan really cares about first-person shooters in general. I know Kojima was talking about how people in Japan don't really like FPSs, which is kind of a shame because they're a good genre. But I get why Prime doesn't do well. Well, I don't get why Metroid as a whole shouldn't do well over there. I mean, because I've heard some people say, like, I've heard ridiculous stuff. Like, I've heard people say that it's because sci-fi doesn't do well over there. But, I mean, it does. It literally does. Like, some of the best anime ever made is sci-fi. So I don't get it. Be curious to figure out why. Oh, there's like, they're making noises over there. That's actually really creepy. Ugh. I do love that suit though. The shoulder pads. Very industrial looking suit. Oh, okay. I had to sneak all the way through. Now I can go all the way back. I will say this game is actually growing on me. Guessing these are dark powered rockets of some sort. Like, that's like my super dark burst. Okay. 5 missiles. Holy shit. Oh god. Here come Space Pirate Brigade. What was I even saying? I don't remember. I think I was talking about Metroid. Like blanked out there for a sec. God, look how much dark energy that took up. Alright, that didn't do anything. Alright, I was expecting that to break the wall. It didn't. Do a little loitering. Oh, so only destroy power bomb? Alright, so I can't. So I need a power bomb for that. I only have my morph ball. Regular. Yeah, okay. Well, I wasted a lot of dark energy for that. Thanks, game. Am I just gonna have to go back? I think I am. But hey, at least I have that upgrade. What am I talking about? Metroid, not doing well in Japan. FPS is not doing well in Japan. I do wonder why that is. Because I would be curious to know why. Me look at my. Can't get up through there. Those are pitfall blocks. There's a energy tank in this room. I don't know how to get to it. Oh, that was close. Getting the hang of it. Oh, as I was saying. God. Gotta be. Okay, so I'm definitely supposed to be up here. Part of the puzzle. Pretty sure. That area looks like it goes down. Oh, it's behind. Oh, there's an that was cheap. There's an area behind there that you can't see. Look at that. I got an energy tank. Also, that is funny thing I noticed about. I mentioned Metroid Prime is much easier than Dread, obviously. Noticing when I play Dread is like when you collect energy tanks, you need those. Like by the end of Prime 1, you'd have so many energy tanks, you'd be like pretty much invincible. It's a weird mechanic, like you literally get an extra bar of health. Like I don't think any other game quite does it the way Metroid does. And in Prime, it's ridiculous. You have just like 10 energy tanks. You're just invincible. But in Dread, you need those energy tanks. You need all of them for those bosses. Blast these fuckers. This guy. Alright, I need to get some dark ammo here. I used all of it up. Actually, these aren't dark. Are these dark pirates? Or are they just regular? No, they're just regular pirates. Never mind. I need to kill some dark enemies to get dark ammo. I sound like I'm having a stroke. Like dark enemies, light ammo, dark ammo. I can get up there. This room. Wait a minute. All the way back there. I'm guessing I don't even really need to be in this part of the map. I'm just backtracking here while I still can to get some goodies. Also, I just realized I'm missing out on an entire dark dimension. Look at that. I can exit. There's a hallway between there that I can get to. Always some areas that I'm missing. I can go explore that later. Yeah, this game is growing on me. I was critical of its environments before, and I still kind of am. It's a very murky and brown game. This was 2004, so this was kind of near the end of the GameCube's life cycle. I noticed that by that era, Nintendo had kind of gone a little gritty. You had Twilight Princess, Legend of Zelda. That game is just like brown and green. Actually really... is there a way to just hold down without firing a missile? I guess not. But yeah, like it has a very similar art style. It's so bizarre. What is this room? What is like a secret boss fight? Actually, this looks like an elevator. Yep. Like this whole game screams late GameCube era. Kind of when games were embracing this more murky, gray style. Hard to describe, but like I know it when I see it. I need to play Twilight Princess. I haven't played that game at all. I don't own it, sadly enough. I don't know whether or not I should get it for Wii or GameCube. Because I know with, wait a minute, am I all the way back here? Oh, okay, so that takes me back to... all the way back to the Torvis Bog. Look at that. Like looping in on ourselves. Although I don't really think there's more me here. Oh, there might be. You can open purple doors. And that's about it. I'm definitely gonna have to go into the dark dimension. First, going to need to get to safe place. But yeah, I wanna play Twilight Princess. I haven't played it. I know everyone is obsessed with the what's her name, Midna, the short stack character. Really isn't even a short stack. I think her real form, she's like this beautiful princess, but for whatever reason, she has like this imp form. Also, I've mentioned before, like, I don't know if I'd pick it up for GameCube or Wii, because it'd be nice to have it for Wii, because it's a little higher res and widescreen, but apparently they have really bad motion controls. And the GameCube plays like just a regular game. I think, in that case, I think I might just stick with the GameCube. I mean, I have a GameCube, I might as well use it. I don't know. I need to finish Wind Waker. I started that game and I haven't played through it. But it is such a beautiful game. I mentioned before, like, GameCube having... Sad the GameCube had such a... had really bad sales because, like, the games for it were great. This, Metroid Prime 1 and 2 for me is, like, some of the best games ever made. Or Prime 1 at least. I don't know about Prime 2 yet. But I'm definitely thinking that Prime 1 is up there as, like, a classic of mine. I'm definitely going to be revisiting the game. That whole era, 6th generation, to me that's like... it has such a mystique to it. My god, they travel underwater. That's not fair. They're faster than me. Shit, I got stuck. Gotta get out of there. You know what? I think I am coming up on time. I might just call it a night because I am getting pretty sleepy. This stream was actually longer than it should have been. Just because this seems like a good place to leave off, pause, because I do have to get to... guessing if I explore this whole area, Dark Dimension, it's going to take me a while. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there. Yeah, that was a really relaxing stream. Very slow stream, very quiet stream, as usual. Kind of announced some stuff, but not really. But just to reiterate, because I might upload this, upload some new segment, but reiterate, tomorrow, stream with Titus and Wild Burke. I will make an announcement on that on Twitter. Burke still hasn't given me his Twitter address, his Twitter handle, so I don't know how to link him, but figure that out. And then, yeah, I'm excited for that. And then gonna upload some videos to my YouTube channel, in case some Phasmophobia streams, in case you missed it. I'm excited for that. Hopefully that'll draw more eyes to my channel, get some more watching, because I know these streams are very slow. Honestly, I don't think any right now. I don't have the count up. But yeah, good night, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend.